Here we are, shuttle on Friday the 10th of April. Just to make a few comments here on my meeting with Ruth and Peggy the last few days ago. And I have to say that it was nice talking with Peggy and also getting it straight where our boundary lines lay, and doing our little TriMet TV Saturday Night Live fun blog to build up the drivers, and also to keep everybody honest, our leaders here at TriMet, to keep them accountable, and almost be like a conscience, for TriMet, to give them some advice. There's a lot of issues that there's a lot of drivers that can weigh in on the issues. I mean, TriMet affects us, and everything they do and say and decisions they make affect us, and we like to have an input on that as far as not only what they do but what they should do. So with that in mind, this is why we do our little blog. But it's a Saturday Night Live thing. It's fun for us, and we like to build up morale of the drivers and highlight the good. And if there's some negative things going on, we'd like to see how we can fix that and make suggestions. Anyway, I was enjoyed the chat with Peggy, and I was a little surprised with Ruth. I have a pretty good rapport with Ruth. Talked to her many times, but Ruth, were you trying to sell me out there a little bit now? Come on. It looks like when we were looking at all my videos behind closed doors, you, me, and Peggy, that you were quiet most of the time because you didn't have much to say. It was me and Peggy. 99.9% of the conversation, just me and Peggy. And it looked like you were just not doing your job. You just were sitting there. So this water video came up where I dropped off some water, and you wanted to show that to Peggy like I was doing some kind of commercial business on the job, selling water. And of course it did show me delivering some water, and since you had the proof, because I've given you some water, Ruth, and since you had the container of the water I gave you, you were trying to nail me, weren't you? You're trying to nail me that I got proof he delivers water, he delivered to me, and here he's in video delivering and selling water. And that might be an embarrassing thing. You might have me on that, because you can't be using this vehicle for commercial use and making money. But that was seen right through. I told her that's just a friend that was online here on the service area. I just happened to drop off some water because I had it, and it was no charge. Water was free. It's like stopping at maybe a 7-Eleven on your way en route to grab a burger or to grab a candy bar or something. It was no big deal. Peggy saw right through it. So Ruth, I hope you weren't just trying to act like you were had me on something, trying to do your job to impress Peggy, because she wasn't impressed. And just come on, Ruth, now. You're doing well, not just sitting there, but I'm gonna watch you now, and it was nice getting a nice hug from Peggy. I just don't get hugs from anybody. You got to be pretty much on their side or have a fairly good feeling about someone to give them a hug. Very few people in TriMet would I give a hug to. And Ruth, you might be down on the list on that one now. So I find all the managers pretty good. I'll have to give them a pretty good rating. I'll have to give them like a good C. Okay, C+. Managers at Merlo are pretty good. Yeah, today at Merlo, on my route, I had to go, my back was hurting, so I had to run down to Northwest Portland and pick up a cold therapy, and that was a quick trip. I did that all the way down Northwest Portland on the van to pick up something for my back, and one of the uses for the van that Fred says we can do. So here, another day on the Cedar Mill shuttle, facing these severe budget cuts. Just giving you my take today on our little meeting with Peggy and Ruth. All right.